In the last video, we discussed hydraulic pumps, their types, and important parameters. In continuation of this, we are going to discuss on internal gear pump and replace the worn out component and reassemble the gear pump. Test the pump for proper functioning.
Internal gear pump. Two gears are available in the internal gear pump. The spur gear is mounted inside a large ring gear outer gear. The smaller spur gear is in mesh with one side of the larger gear and kept apart by a crescent-shaped separator on the other side. The crescent-shaped separators isolate the inlet port from the outlet port. In the internal gear pump, both gears rotate in the same direction. As the gear teeth unmesh, a partial vacuum is created on the inlet side. Atmospheric pressure forces liquid into the space created, and with the rotation of the gears, liquid is carried around the periphery of the gears and the crescent-shaped separator until it reaches the outlet port. A continuous flow of liquid is pushed out through the outlet port. Important parameters. Internal gear pumps are suitable for pressure up to 3500 psi, working a wide viscosity range up to 2200 cst centi-stokes depending on flow rate. Generally quiet, internal gear pumps have a high efficiency even at low fluid viscosity. Let us gather the necessary tools and components for this experiment. Bench-wise, Allen head sock wrench, internal snap ring plier, gear pump, O-ring, oil seal. Replace the worn out components and reassemble the gear pump. Take the entire seal kit required and compare the old seal kit to the new one to ensure you have the correct one. Apply grease in all seals before use it. Prepare the body by cleaning it. Inspect the internal and mating surfaces. Ensure the surfaces are free of burrs and scratches. Install the shaft seal into the body assembly. Apply light lubricant in the body and shaft seal. Place the seal in the body assembly by hand. Then, press the seal using a shaft seal installation tool. This will ensure the seal is in proper depth. Place the body assembly with the E-ring seal grooves facing up. Place the wear plate on top of the E-ring with the bronze side facing up towards the gear. The 0.25 pressure hole is to be positioned on the E-ring side of the body. Lubricate the spline end of the drive shaft with grease. Insert the drive shaft and the idler shaft in the correct bearing bore. Inspect gear teeth for alignment. Lubricate the complete gear set using clean light oil. Insert the two dowel pins into the body assembly. Place the gear plate over the dowel pins. Make sure the gear plate is seated properly. Place the cover assembly on a bench with the machine surface facing up. Place the rubber sealed ring in the cover sealed ring groove. Position the wear plate in the cover with the bronze side facing up towards gears. Pressure hole located over the circular holes in the cover. Place cover assembly over the body assembly. Fasten assembly using torque wrench. If components are replaced by new components, run the pump in idle for some time, dismantle and wash with solvent to clear off pre-setting wear particles. Test the pump for proper functioning. Rotate the pump and check the flow rate, smoothness of rotation and pump of sound. Observation. Flow rate of pump as per specification. Operation pump should be smooth. Recap.
In this video, we have discussed the internal gear pump, how to replace the worn out components, reassemble the gear pump, and test the pump for proper functioning. After seeing this video, I hope you will be able to replace the worn out components, reassemble the internal gear pump and test the pump for proper functioning. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Have a wonderful day.